coffee o'clock. Oh. So, look at me. How's the thing?
Oh my god, that's hit the spot.
Looks like someone's at your spot. Coming at it with a knife.
Which one? With a sharp or the normal?
This one.
I would use the other one, yeah. I should. Hey. No, we just didn't have. No, okay.
You're gonna have to try a little bit of it. See what you think. Well, that looks good. So
It's called
Grumpy Octopus. I chose it,
because I'm grumpy.
and he's a bit of an octopus.
Oh,
Is that nice? Oh my goodness.
oh, that is nice. Your turn. So we're in a gluten-free and vegan restaurant here in Budapest. The menu looks delish. That's a gluten-free beer that I've just been drinking. And you've got, is that an IPA?
Hungarian Pilsner.
Oh, Pilsner. Looks like Grolsch. Do you remember the Grolsch bottles?
I've had.
Go on then.
I haven't had Grolsch for.
Down it, down it, down it, down it, down it, down it, down it. Oh. You meant to finish it and then stick the glass on top of your head. No?
That's good.
Anyway, food is being ordered. Yum yum. What on earth is that?
It's a blue burger, which is blue cheese.
But no cheese.
Blue cheese.
But no cheese. Everything's vegan.
No, they're vegan options. Maybe it's vegan blue cheese, I don't
Yes,
know.
vegan blue cheese. And mine is the Copenhagen, which is completely
proper meat,
gluten-free and vegan.
It's not vegan.
Oh, it's not vegan.
No. It's lactose free.
Ah, it's dairy-free. Nice. And another one of these, just to see me on my way to sleep.
He's a cheeky monkey.
Not a grumpy monkey anymore, no.
You're a grumpy octopus. We're at Monkeys, and you're a cheeky monkey. Oh my god.
Soda Sharps. What did you go for dessert?
Stupidly, because I'm not that hungry.
Nice T-shirt, by the way. EagleRider. It's like eyes.
Only smaller.
Anyway.
I'm not really hungry and I didn't want a dessert, but you were having one, so I thought I'll order something fairly healthy. Banana split, if you can believe it. So it's banana split ice cream.
Is there banana
and
in there?
cream,
Oh,
yeah.
I can just about see a banana.
Yeah.
And then I went for
Fruit pancake.
fruit pancake, gluten-free, dairy-free, order-frees, good for me. Tuck in. Oh, by the way, flying the flag. Cheers, EagleRider. So, there's a river, the River Danube. Okay, so we are currently stood in Pest. This is Pest. That is Buda. And that, if you can see it, is the castle of Buda. So we didn't realise actually until a couple of days ago that Budapest was made up of two parts, and it's the river Danube that splits Budapest in half. One half is Pest, one half is Buda. I'm glad you, well, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of trivia. In case you ever get asked it, you now know, thanks to me and the missus on tour.
It's a train. A tram.
Baby Jesus!
No, look.
Doesn't look air conditioned. I don't think they get 35 degrees very often here, although I quite fancy doing a riverboat.
Or going on the lake. That sounds really nice.
Yeah, we're nowhere near that. While we have your attention, we done an Autobahn for the first time, and we would really appreciate your knowledge and advice on how you should ride or drive an Autobahn, because we found on the 3 lanes, the inside lane, lorries and other vehicles were sitting at anywhere between 50 and 60 miles an hour. The first overtaking lane, which some of you call the middle lane, of which you're all entitled to use regardless of where anyone else is sat, we were sitting comfortably at around the sort of 75, 80, but we were having vehicles come past us probably well over 120, 140 mile an hour. And it was, in a car, I don't think it'd be too nerve-wracking, but on a bike, I can assure you, when you've got, you know, multiple vehicles coming past you at 130, 140 mile an hour, it makes you take note. So what is the etiquette of an Autobahn? We'd appreciate your comments below. Oh, and
where's the best stretch that they've been on? Because there's only a few remaining. We want to do some more stretches, don't we?
Yeah, we want to do some more of that, but in something that might be a little bit more worthy of keeping up with some of the people in the second overtaking lane.
Or having little races, as you like.
Little races, yeah, little tussles. So, yeah, what parts have you been on? What would you recommend? We'd like to hear from you. Thank you. Anyway, we're going to enjoy the rest of this beautiful place that is Budapest in Hungary. The architecture is fantastic. See, the older you get, the more you appreciate architecture. Don't you believe? Yeah, it's not all about beers. It's not all about beers and joints anymore. It's about the architecture, the trees, and the surroundings, and the company in which you keep. Air-conditioned building here at the event, and thankfully with our VIP access, we well, not a lot to look at now because we've scoffed it, but there was a bit of a nose bag, which is always very welcome. Not quite sure what we're going to do now. I think we're going to go and have a look at some trade stands, go and have a look at the new bikes. There's some demo rides, not sure whether we're going to be able to get on those. We need to get our names down for the parade tomorrow, which is from 10 o'clock. It's a 6-hour parade, which is going to be a tough one and all in this heat. But equally, they reckon it's going to be 6,000 bikes on a 6-hour tour. And and we have 120th anniversary Budapest VIP parade. So we stick them on our bikes, do we? Nice. So we're doing the parade tomorrow. Anyway, going to enjoy some aircon while we're in here before we go out into this. I think it's currently 32 degrees Celsius. So hang on, 64, 90, it's about 98 Fahrenheit for you Americans. Anyway, bye.
competition time, courtesy of EagleRider Tours. And we have some incredible prizes up for grabs, including merchandise, club memberships, and an incredible grand prize of an EagleRider tour. And it couldn't be easier to enter. Simply post a picture or video to Instagram using the hashtags M&TM on tour and EagleRider. And with prizes being awarded both weekly and monthly, there's plenty of chances to win. So what are you waiting for? Get posting today and be in with the chance of winning your trip of a lifetime.
So much on the internet, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Where are you from?
I work out the European head office in Oxford.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're from Camberley.
Okay. Yeah. So is that Guildford, your nearest dealer? Is it?
We actually
use
use
Sykes.
Sykes.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
We bought them from recent ones from Guildford,
Right.
but Sykes
Okay.
give much better service.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
But it's a little bit further to travel.
Right. Yeah. But it's worth making the effort, isn't it? If you get better service.
Show us some of what that does.
Sure. So the screen is kind of configurable, really. You can have there's three main modes, or main screens.
Yeah.
So you can change them in settings under display. Okay, so this is called cruise.
Yep.
So there, layout, cruise, we're on cruise. Okay, if we select that, then scroll across, you have sport.
Yep.
And you have tour.
Okay.
So if we go back to sport, enter on that. So then speed in the middle and a big tacho, and then fuel and voltage. You can still, on this side, you still have your trip button to scroll through the different things. What bike have you got now?
CVO Road Glide,
Right.
22.
Yep. Yeah, so similar. Obviously, it's pretty intuitive if you've had the previous models.
Yeah.
You know, the things, the icons and things.
It's just like if you've got an Apple phone, things change, but
that's
the
right.
fundamentals are still there.
Exactly. So you.
Controls look a lot chunkier though, don't they?
Yeah, there's kind of more going on basically.
And backlit.
Yeah. So on this, for instance, so sport, you have the smaller sat nav. So we were on cruise originally with the 2 gauges.
Yeah.
You can bring up the sat nav in the middle. Basically, this screen is your menu, so you could have your music in here, so radio, for instance, or and then if you are touring and you want your sat nav to be the most prominent thing, you can select tour.
Oh, and it brings it all up.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's in the middle there, so you can still control what you've got on the right as well.
Correct. Yeah. So, for instance,
Tyre pressures is a bit better.
yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
and then we can even.
And do you have to use the proprietary nav, or can you use like Waze and
So
stuff?
it's
through
got CarPlay, yeah. It's got CarPlay, yeah. Still. So as you can see, you can get rid of your trip button, your information on there, and just get one big sat nav screen.
Okay. And if you're connected to Apple CarPlay, will it bring up the map that you're using from your CarPlay, like Waze or Google Maps?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Mind you, that's got Wi-Fi, so does this do traffic and stuff as well?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, so you put an eSIM in there, is there? Or?
Yes, I believe there is. I'm going to have to double check on that.
This is obviously the street glide though, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. We've got road glide just over there, so
I'm going to get in the queue to get on that.
Yeah. It's the same, exactly the same though, both bikes.
Yeah, I just want to see how they've changed all the like the handlebars, all the mounts and that are now apparently a lot more exposed.
They are, and kind of like before, you've just got the side pod on the road glide for your phone.
Yeah.
We made it a bit bigger, so you can.
Oh, it's more of a pocket, isn't it?
That's correct. Yeah, still with the charging lead in it. And, connectivity.
It's a big step forward, isn't it?
Yes, they're very different. I mean, I think you'll find the weight should really notice the drop in weight. So it's 15 kilos lighter.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. Yeah, and the suspension's a lot.
I mean, it needed to go on a diet.
Yeah, much like myself.
I know the feeling.
But yeah, I mean, the suspension's so much better as well. So the riding.
What is the suspension?
It's still shower.
Oh, it's shower.
Yeah. But with upside down forks and the rear shocks. So we've got some
is it
shocks on.
Twin or single on the back?
Still twin shock.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So the adjustability is kind of better on them. But yeah, they kind of, apart from the frame, they're a new bike, front to back, everything. Yeah, everything about them, yeah.
And the luggage is slightly bigger as well, isn't it?
Yeah, correct, yeah.
And what about, I mean, I've got mine on order. I think I was the first one with Sykes to get ordered.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea when they're going to be coming through?
It's going to be probably late August, September time, to be honest.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You had a bit of a ding-dong. It was kind of a lose-lose to start, became a win-win. We thought we'd make the most of Budapest. So we'll see you out there.